are team number 2, and today we're going to talk about air pollution. Air pollution is a contamination of indoor and outdoor environment by any chemical, physical, or biological agent that modifies the natural characteristics of the atmosphere. Air pollution is a significant environmental issue that results from the release of harmful substances into the Earth atmosphere. Basically, there are particle matter, carbon monoxide, ozone, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and data shows that almost all global population, 99%, breathe air that exceeds the guideline limits and contains high limits of pollutants, with low and middle income in countries suffering from the highest exposure. These pollutants can adverse effects on human health, the environment, and overall the well-being. And the causes of the air pollution is caused by solid and liquid particles and certain gases that are suspended in the air. These particles and gases can come from a car, truck, exhaust, factories, dust, pollen, mold spores, volcanoes, and wildfires. Some of the main causes are the combustion of fossil fuels. Burning coal, oil, and natural gas for energy production releases pollutants like sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide, and particulate matter. And the second one is transportation. Vehicles emit pollutants such as carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxide, particulate matter, and volatile organic compounds.
Hi, my name is Luis Medina, and I will be explaining the causes and possible solutions for air pollution. Four causes of air pollution will be industrial activities, agricultural activities, waste disposal, and deforestation. Industrial activities is a very obvious one, just industries fabricating objects, products, and liberating gases that go into the atmosphere and damage the air itself. Next up, we have agricultural activities. The fertilizers used to protect plants from insects or whatever can eat the plants actually damages the air conditions around the place. Next up, we have disposal. This is probably the most obvious one. You just throw trash into the environment and it gets drastically polluted because while it is decomposing, it will liberate chemicals, or when you burn it to, well, extinguish the product, I don't know, it will also liberate these chemicals that go into the atmosphere, and it's really bad. And finally, deforestation. This is also very obvious. When you cut down trees, I believe it doesn't really damage it directly, but like oxygen is stop being produced. Therefore, yeah, like it just stops creating what we need to keep a healthy atmosphere, which is obviously a problem. So
Effect or air pollution. Her impact is respiratory diseases, cardiovascular diseases, and premature death. And environment impact is soil and water contamination, damage of vegetation and ecosystem, and description of the ozone layer. Climate change and greenhouse gas emissions contribute to global warming and climate change. In economic consequence, healthcare costs related to air pollution relate illnesses, loss of productivity due to air illusions.
then we have the current solutions. The current solutions will be four, that the ones that we have. The first one will be regulations and policies. This will make a lot of companies and, well, yeah, companies have restrictions and limits for as for how much they can damage the atmosphere. Like they cannot surpass a limit of liberation of chemicals, so we can start like lowering those high level of pollutions since our planet is not really happy with that. So yeah. Next up, we have public transportation. This is very very good since as like imagine 8 people driving alone in their cars, they will be using 8 cars. Okay, but if those 8 people went into a van or a bus or whatever, they will, instead of being 8 whole vehicles, they will go into only one, which yes, it does have a bigger motor, but it's only one, it's not 8. Like the the amount of air pollution saved It's like so much, and also the energy and the space. It's less traffic. It's like super good. Next up, we have renewable energy sources. This will be solar panels or the things that are like on the well, like they're very far away, and there are these towers that spin, and with the help of air, they generate electricity. These directly don't have a damage in the air, but the bad things is that, like for example, they can kill birds or do certain stuff, and they also make the environments look kind of worse because the lands are so beautiful without those machines, but they are actually helpful, so it's fine. And finally, we have the technological advancements. This will be developing and adapting cleaner technologies, which will just be creating new machines and optimizing our current machines so they don't contaminate as much as they do right now. And that will be all for my part. Thank you very much.
To reduce air pollution, we thought of increasing the quality of public transportation and limiting the amount of time that car can be used.
Hello, my name is Sebastián Eliel, and I will be explaining the importance of individual actions and promoting sustainability. So, air pollution is a gigantic problem that only continues to get bigger with every second. But what can we do to fight this? First of all, we can start walking or taking a ride with either a bicycle or public transportation wherever we need to go. If it's close enough, though. But it's still a good way to help. Another thing we can do is to deposit garbage where it goes, or even recycling it when possible. All these little actions together can help reduce a lot air pollution. And for promoting sustainability, here's some options to maintain a sustainable life. So first, think twice before shopping, ditch plastic and switch to reusing, take extension off your plate, simplify the holidays, choose organics, ditch fast fashion and animal-based textiles, be water-wise, drive less, drive green, clean your home, and boycott products that endanger wildlife.
Hi, good morning. My name is Arturo Vasquez, and I'm going to explain about the ecological footprint. So, in simple terms, an ecological footprint is a measure of how much impact a person, community, or humanity as a whole has on the environment. It takes into account the resources we use that we waste, we generate, expressing it in terms of amount of land and resources to sustain lifestyles and absorb waste we produce. So basically, the footprint that is a way that we live and the impact that we have on the environment. And well, as you can see, some example of our footprints are really surprising because and alarming because we have to take action in order to take care of our planet to to sustain it, and actions to help reduce the ecological impact will be crucial to adopt sustainable practice in our daily lives. This includes embracing energy efficiency by using energy saving appliance and turning off lights and electronics when not in use. Choosing environmentally friendly transportation options such as walking, biking, or using public transport helps minimize carbon emissions. Waste reduction plays a significant role. So practicing the 3 R's that is reduce, reuse, and recycle that can sustainably decrease the amount of waste sent to landfills. Additionally, supporting and purchasing products from eco companies uh, that prioritize the sustainable sourcing and production methods that contributes to a lower ecological footprint. That's all for my part and for the presentation, and thank you for your attention.